Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Tiara and you just stepped into my spiritual world. With this knowledge that I'm going to give you on the chakras today, I hope that I will be able to help you better understand your mind, body, and spirit, help you self-develop and have a healthier consciousness. If you haven't watched my first video on the chakras, I highly suggest that you watch that video before this one, just so that you have some really good foundational knowledge on what we're talking about on the lower, more physical, metaphysical chakras, because today we're going to be getting into the more higher ups, the more esoteric ones. And also go ahead and check out my website. The link will be down below, and subscribe to my newsletter so that you can be on my email list. You will receive a free full chakra meditation made by yours truly as soon as you sign up, so go ahead and do that. And you will also be the first one to get notified when I come out with my custom-made chakra meditations that I'm coming out with in the future. I'll be creating meditations for each one of the individual chakras, and I'll be coming out with many other wonderful things. So don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. The link will be down below. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, do all that good stuff, and I'm gonna get straight into the video. So this video today is going to be very esoteric, okay? We're gonna be talking a little bit more spiritual today, a little bit more woo-woo. So just a heads up to you guys. I know a lot of you guys are into that because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. But the main things I will be obviously covering today are chakras 8 through 12. These chakras mostly exist outside of our physical bodies. We don't tend to talk about them or bring as much focus and popularity on them, but they are just as important as all of the other ones that we tend to focus on. I'm going to be talking about what and where each of these chakras are, the color and physical associations with each one of these on a vibrational frequency level, how they benefit your mind, body, and spirit, and then we'll also talk a little bit about healing and some affirmations that you can use for each one. So I want to talk a little bit about the creation of the chakras, since we didn't touch on that in the first chakra video, but I think it's something that is really important to understand when it comes to human development, the activation of your chakras, and how all that works. So the way Cindy Dale explains it in her really popular book, The Complete Book of the Chakras, is that you can envision your chakras as like little flower buds, okay? So imagine your chakra as a little flower bud when you come into this world, when you're conceived, and as you go throughout life, okay, as you're in the womb of your mother, as you're going through your early childhood development, and pretty much throughout the entirety of your life, your chakras will start to bloom and open. And then at certain parts of your life, your chakras will sort of like be activated, and then there's other parts of our lives where we'll start to deactivate them in correspondence to our life experiences. It is also said that our chakras activate at certain stages of our development, or certain like milestones, age markers, if you want to kind of understand it that way. And we activate them starting at the root chakra, moving up the body from there. However, sometimes some of us come into this life with some chakras already developed if we were like monks or yogis or very spiritually advanced in our past lives, or some of our chakras can be deactivated or blocked or just in dissonance from past life if we've had certain traumatic experiences. So we come into this world and boom, then begins the continuous flow of energy through our chakras. And we can already understand and see how that already works from our last video. So aside from past life chakra activations and deactivations, you'll probably have a much easier time doing memory recall for this current life that you're experiencing. So you can think back and reflect on your early childhoods. So for example, between the time of you being in your mother's womb and about 6 months of age, was there a lack of safety, security, food, shelter, or even absence of a parent, your first energy center or your root chakra may have been affected. Or if there was a lack of creative expression, was there a lack of emotional security between the ages of 6 months to 2.5 years, then your second energy center or your sacral chakra would have been affected. And then so on and so forth up until you're in your adolescence. I'll go ahead and put the age milestones in a chart down below just for reference. But you can see how reflecting back on these memories, because like I said in our last video, our chakras do hold memories. This can help us if we're doing some type of shadow work or inner child healing, reparenting ourselves in adulthood if need be, and it'll just help us gain a lot of clarity and insight around what time in our human development was there a lack of a specific psychological function. Through this, we can also hypothesize and conclude how the foundational development of the chakras in early childhood and throughout the human developmental milestones are extremely important. And this can also be used as a really great tool for parents that want to assist their child's development, not only psychologically, but spiritually as well. And then of course, this will have many physical benefits for them in the future. Alright, so let's get into the good stuff. So we're going to start talking about chakra number 8. So the 8th energy center can also be known as the soul star. It usually can be seen or perceived as a smaller point just above our head, and it actually serves as a host for many other energetic bodies and components of our existence. And this chakra is also known as the chakra for the mystics and the shamans out there. This energy center aligns us with the vibration of our soul, and it also connects us to the higher vibrational energies of the universe, like angels, ascended masters, archangels, or even some benevolent extraterrestrials if that's your thing. The 8th chakra connects us to divine wisdom and the universal light. One of the most important functions or purposes of this energy center is that it can actually be utilized during soul healing. You can do this in the 8th chakra by accessing the Akashic records, which is this mass spiritual storage center for everything that has ever occurred or been seen in existence, the shadow records, which contain all of our regrets, and the book of life, which gives insights to situations from the divine's perspective or point of view. Basically how the divine would perceive certain experiences or situations. When our 8th chakra is open and in balance, we will constantly receive streams of grace, love, and divine wisdom, and also lots of guidance from your team of light. This is physically associated with the thymus, and the color of this is black or silver. If you want to start healing or activating or tapping in to this energy center, you can lie down and place a clear quartz crystal about a few inches above your head and simply tune in to the energy. You can visualize a stream of light coming down from the heavens, coming down from the cosmos, and charging up this chakra for you, and really feel this energy. Feel it activating. Feel it in every single part of your physical body. Feel it in every cell of your body, and feel it in your auric field. Some affirmations I like to use to really tap into this chakra are: I am an open channel of divine light for the universe. I am open to receiving deep soul healing. The divine wisdom of the universe flows through me in abundance. The 9th energy center is another soul star that is about 1.5 feet above our head, or at least an arm's length, and it reflects our soul's purpose. It also puts us in deep harmony and peace, and it also nourishes the 8th chakra. It's physically associated with us and connects to our physical body through our diaphragm, and the symbols of our soul actually live here. It houses our spiritual genetics. The way I understood this physical association of this chakra is that our cells and our DNA are encoded with memories from all other parallel lives, parallel realities, past lives, future lives, and all components of our existence. All the memories that we hold in our cells and DNA across lifetimes. It's pretty cool. I also wanted to add a realization / download that I received while studying this chakra, and that is that this energy center actually connects us to our ancestors because we share the DNA and spiritual genetics with our ancestors, right? So when we heal ourselves, we heal our lineage, those who came before us and even those who may come after us. So to assist you even more through the workings of this chakra, you can set up an altar for your ancestors so that they may assist you on this healing journey. And also affirm to yourself, when I heal myself, I heal my ancestors and my lineage. The color of this chakra is gold, and I like to tap into healing this chakra by listening to binaural beats that allow for DNA and cell restoration and regeneration. And also, a really simple way is to simply set intention or pray over the food that you intake or nourish your body with. You know, give gratitude to your meals, to your water, and thank it and allow it to nourish your cells, nourish your DNA, recode your DNA with the light of the universe, with healing, with love, and all of the good things. A few affirmations I like to use to tap into this are, I am aligned with my soul's purpose. I heal and transmute my energy into light and love across all realms of existence and across all timelines and lifetimes. My DNA and cells are regenerated and restored across time and space and all realms of existence. Alright, so the 10th chakra can also be known as the Earth Star. This is because it's about 1.5 feet below our feet, and it's our link to the physical world. It's our link to our more 3D reality, our Earth, our Mother Earth, and it aligns us with the vibration of Earth. It's there to act as an anchor and connect us to our beautiful planet. This also can be used to access the elemental forces and energies by sending vibrational frequencies up to the body through the feet, through the soles and nerve endings of our feet. This also serves as a grounding cord for our light body, and it allows us to feel grounded and supported on our journey. Again, it's physically associated with the nerve endings in the soles of our feet, but it's also associated with our bone marrow in the center of our bones. The color of this chakra is brown, and it also has a lot of other earth tones. And one of my favorite ways to tune into the energy of our Earth Star is to go outside barefoot and just imagining these energetic roots coming down out of the soles of your feet into the heart of Earth, and just feeling that Mother Earth is very aware of your presence, and then allowing her divinity to continuously support you on your journey here on Earth, nurture you, heal you, do all of the things a divine mother would do. My favorite affirmations for the 10th energy center are, I am loved and supported by Earth. I am open to the magic and healing of Earth. I am nurturing myself in all aspects of life. Alright, so now we move on to the 11th chakra, which is actually another Earth Star. This one is really interesting because it actually allows us to transmute physical and metaphysical, supernatural forces so that we can direct them with our free will, free choice. So this is basically like our superpower chakra, even though all the chakras kind of have their own superpower. This one's mostly located around our bodies, but it's most heavily concentrated in our hands and our feet. It's physically associated with the connective tissues, and the color of this chakra is rose. Now, to be honest, I'm still working on understanding the full metaphysical concepts of this chakra, so I haven't even gotten around to ways of healing this, and I even sometimes wonder if this chakra even needs healing or even needs anything of that sort, because it is so powerful and it's so supernatural in nature. So sometimes I think that maybe this chakra is continuously healing us, and maybe we're just not always consciously aware of it. I don't know. Cindy Dale's gonna have to get back to me on that one. Some affirmations I like to use for this chakra though are, my powers allow me to be in service to the divine light. My supernatural metaphysical powers have been activated. And lastly, the 12th energy center or chakra can be known as our spiritual skin. This actually surrounds and is outside of our 11th chakra, and it basically surrounds the entirety of our bodies, sort of like an auric field. It attracts all that is good for you. The physical association of this chakra is actually connected to the body through about 32 other chakras. And the color of this chakra can be seen as clear or transparent. So as I said earlier, this chakra is really like your spiritual skin, or I see this even as just like a protective auric field or energetic body. So I like to affirm to myself that my energetic field is radiant, vibrant, and healthy. My energetic field protects me from anything that does not serve me or my highest good. Alright, so that is basically everything I have for you today. I hope you guys got a little bit better of an understanding of your more metaphysical chakras. Definitely tap into these, you guys. I believe that these are going to be very, very vital for our ascension as human beings, as a collective, and in just raising our vibrational frequency as a whole. I hope you guys have enjoyed my series here about the chakras. We will definitely touch on some deeper subjects here more in the future, but for now I just wanted to provide you guys with as much basic knowledge so that you guys have a really firm understanding and are more aware of the powerful infinite energetic being that you truly are. So I'm not going to drag out this outro too long. I just want to say that I hope you guys are doing amazing on your self-development journey. I hope that your consciousness is expanding and your awareness is ever increasing and ever evolving. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.